Before the Victorian races, we'd better relive that $1 million race in Sydney. Greg.
Thank you, Peter. Good afternoon. Well, the highlight of racing yesterday was in Sydney for the Golden Slipper Stakes. We've got a lot to fit into the next few minutes, so let's go to Rosehill.
Snippets comes off the back of the gate there racing and got them to a good start, and getting away speedily now was jumping smartly on the outside of them is Proven Valor, looking for the lead, but soon after Snippets is showing abundant dash, and Snippets on the outside is joined by Rancho Ruler, and they're followed by Tasman Dancer, followed by Mother Duck. Proven Valor in behind them. Christmas Tree then follows Midnight Fever, getting a beautiful middle split and taking close order at the 800 metres, and they're followed by Dream Faith well back in the field, and they're followed then by getting back behind them Marauding, giving them a start. A long way Postage Due, followed by Prince Anton, Like on Arms, Celebrity Lover well back as they near the home bend, and they're followed by Injustice, and Boasting has dropped out to be the tail ender. Mother Duck has the lead from Snippets, and on the outside of them coming home nicely then is Proven Valor. In behind them Rancho Ruler, and they're followed by Tasman Dancer, Christmas Tree, and Midnight Fever taking close order. Snippets went to Mother Duck, and it raced away from Mother Duck down near the 200 metres. Christmas Tree and Rancho Ruler are coming after Snippets, whose rider's gone for the whip. Christmas Tree loomed up now to Snippets. Tasman Dancer poking up on the inside rail, and down the outside Marauding and Like on Arms. Christmas Tea taken on now by Like on Arms. Like on Arms and Marauding. They hit the line, Marauding or Like on Arms. Boasting or Christmas Tree third. Then Prince Anton, Snippets weakened. Tasman Dancer, Postage Due. They're followed then by Injustice, a long way back. Rancho Ruler. Getting in behind them next, a long way back in the field then, was Midnight Fever, and they're followed by Celebrity Lover, Maze K a long way back. They're followed by Proven Valor, and Dream Faith dropped out next to last, and Mother Duck petered out and was one of the tail enders.
So that was Ron Quinton's fourth Golden Slipper, but a costly one. He's been suspended till the 12th of May. Midnight Fever looked to be one of the main sufferers of interference. Now the Tancred.
Dropped out last. Soon after, Samara now taken on by a Waverley Star. Imprimatur kicking again, but look at Mayo Card storming up to this pair, and Mayo Card hit the lead from our Waverley Star, who's coming out after it, but Mayo Card's in front of our Waverley Star. The rider wielding the whip on our Waverley Star. It's hooked to the outside, but Mayo Card is going to street it, and Mayo Card dashing clear. Mayo Card has beaten Waverley Star again. Fox Seal third.
And Mayo Card will run in the Derby next Saturday before the Sydney Cup. Dave O'Sullivan wasn't disappointed with our Waverley Stars run, and Aquilaine pulled up sore and may have run his last race. Well, now to Moonee Valley on a good track and a good day for punters as we go to the first event.
Jim just behind them. Ace Trim holding its place on the inside. Smart Cerie very deep. Hidden Power the centre. 2 lengths behind these is Lady for a Day, a length and a half to Faithful Thought, not going well off the back from Crown Style, then My Abbey, and about 3 lengths to Voodoo Blues. Up the side they run now with about 600 to go. Gay Perdita moved up on the outside of Rich Look. They lead by 2 lengths now. In third placing is Lacasso. Irish Gem the outside of it. Whisketters wide. Ace Trim 3/4 back on the inside, and then Hidden Power and Lady for a Day, followed by Faithful Thought. 300 metres to go as they neared the turn. Rich Look the inside and Gay Perdita. They're still going all right together, the 2 leaders. Ace Trim going all right behind them. Can't get a crack at them. Followed then by Irish Gem. Back behind these horses when they swing for home. Then Hidden Power pulled to the outside. Rich Look in front, but Ace Trim got the rails run at the top of the straight. Ace Trim dashed to the lead from Rich Look, and then Hidden Power, followed by Gay Perdita. It's Ace Trim in front. Rich Look's coming again. Hidden Power coming at them. And Faithful Thought up along the inside. A 4-way go. Faithful Thought splashed through on the inside. I think it might have won this. In a photo from either Ace Trim or Rich Look, and Hidden Power on the outside. A great finish.
Faithful Thought got right up on the inside, ridden by Craig Dinn to get the money at 8-1, beating Rich Look at 5s. Strawberry Ranch, favourite in the second, looked home on the turn.
And a good even start. Strawberry Ranch, the first one to break the line from Fendleton, and Melody Hit was away well. King Pug booting through near the inside, and Blazing Talent showing some pace in the centre. And just behind them is Young Carlisle and Mark Bill. Parliament back about third last. Mr. Marmaduke can't go at all. He's tailed off at the first bend, and they're mainly well bunched up in the lead. Melody Hit just led Blazing Talent. Fendleton around the outside. Disputed Pearl fourth the centre. Young Carlisle back along the inside from King Pug, and about a half a length away the outside Strawberry Ranch. 1 to Above Deck, Mark Bill. 2 then to Parliament, and tailed right off Mr. Marmaduke. They're at the 500 metre mark now. Blazing Talent on the outside, and Melody Hit together by 1 to Disputed Pearl. Fendleton hard ridden the outside, then King Pug, Young Carlisle, Strawberry Ranch. He's starting to get a run through, and then came Above Deck and Mark Bill. They're on the turn, 250 to go. Melody Hit slipped away now from Blazing Talent. Strawberry Ranch to the outside is starting to round them up quickly, then Disputed Pearl, and Above Deck is running on between horses. It's Melody hit first for home, but Strawberry Ranch pounced on it quickly. Above Deck out after Strawberry Ranch. Strawberry Ranch a half in front of Above Deck, going home the better. Above Deck's grabbed him right on the post and won. Above Deck has bloused Strawberry Ranch out of the race. 2 lengths away, third Melody hitting a gap in the field then to Disputed Pearl and Mark Phil, and they were followed in then by Parliament.
Above Deck was in blinkers for the first time. It has now been set for the Sires Produce Stakes at Morfettville in May. Sir Quest was favourite in the Stayers race.
Slipped away on it, led by 2 lengths now to Remaster, Touch of Finesse, Paper Gum over on the inside, and there followed now Sir Quest is into the clear. He's whipping round the field quickly, could be the big danger, and then Cool Rocking Daddy. Base Camp 350 to go, led by 2 lengths to Sir Quest out after it. 3 lengths away, Paper Gum getting up on the inside, and then Touch of Finesse, Remaster and Cool Rocking Daddy. Into the straight, Base Camp first for home. Sir Quest tackling and Paper Gum running on from further back is Cool Rocking Daddy. Sir Quest got the Base Camp who fights back. Paper Gum in the centre. Sir Quest in front. Paper Gum coming at it in the last few strides. They hit it. Oh, this is close. I think Sir Quest might have wanted a nose to Paper Gum, but they're wide apart, and Base Camp is third. They're followed then by Cool Rocking Daddy, and next in was Sacrum. Back behind.
An overdue win for Sir Quest there, and he started a string of winning favourites, which came next, Princely Heart.
And let's see, Morning Minstrel away quickly, but Princely Heart immediately shows out towards the outside from Jatova Burnbrae Lad. Dinora driving up near the inside. Princely Heart's not going to clear them. Hidden Kingdom and Isaac are also booting through, and just behind them is Indeed I Do. China Clipper about 3rd or 4th last. Up to the first turn now, Jatova in the centre, Dinora kicking back on the inside, and Princely Heart 3 deep, they're the leaders. Hidden Kingdom dropping in for a trail 4th, and they're followed then by Burnbrae Lad, Isaac, Indeed I Do the fence. 2 or 3 to Prime Package, and then Morning Minstrel, China Clipper 3rd from last. And well back in the field is Big Tram, and last of all, Best Decision by the school. Princely Heart moved up on the outside, leads about a half a length from Jatova Hard Ridden. Indeed I Do moving up on the outside. He looks to be travelling all right. Then Burnbrae Lad and a gap in the field to Dinora as they swept towards the turn. Big Tram is running on out wide. Princely Heart came around the home turn, leading 3/4 to Indeed I Do. 3 lengths to Burnbrae Lad. It's Princely Heart about a half in front of Indeed I Do, who won't give in on the outside. Princely Heart a half in front. Indeed I Do's going home a bit the better. Princely Heart's finding plenty near the inside, and he gets home. Princely Heart wins it by a head, Indeed I Do. 3 or 4 to Dinora 3rd, and then Big Tram. Followed in by Prime Package, and then came Morning Minstrel, Burnbrae Lad tiring out of it. China Clipper.
Princely Heart had to do it the easy way for an odds-on chance, but he got there at 9 to 4 on. Another odds-on chance in the next.
Racing. And a good sort of a start with Jet Fighter, Mr. Barbarino, and World Famous first to break the line from the grey in the navy, driving up near the inside, and then Dead of Night and Hardy Regal settling down and racing to the 1,000-metre mark now. And in the navy drove through on the inside to be about a length in front of Jet Fighter, going up to second at the first turn, and then Mr. Barbarino, World Famous, 1.5 further back, Dead of Night and Hardy Regal. Red Centurion the outside, 1 to Ginger Moss and Bold Spot, and they're followed by Stewart's Event. About 4 lengths to Camdana Boy, Amaru Lad and Worry Boy with the 600 metres to go. Jet Fighter went to the lead about a long neck in front of In the Navy, and 2 lengths to Hardy Regal. 1.5 further back as World Famous, and then came Dead of Night and Red Centurion, followed by Ginger Moss. Jet Fighter strode away near the 400. He leads by 2 lengths to In the Navy. A half then to Hardy Regal, followed by World Famous and Dead of Night. The rest hopeless, but around the turn, and Jet Fighter's gone further ahead. He's 4 lengths in front now from In the Navy. Hardy Regal struggling on, then Dead of Night and World Famous, but Jet Fighter is going to win by a street. Look at him go, he's a flyer. Jet Fighter's won it by 7 lengths, easing down. In the Navy second, a half head in front of Hardy Regal, and then came Dead of Night, followed by World Famous, Ginger Moss. Then came Stewart's Event, Bold Spot, Camdana Boy, Worry Boy, Amaru Lad and Mr. Barbarino and Red Centurion.
Yes, he was very impressive yesterday, Jet Fighter. He's now been set for the Victoria Handicap at Caulfield next Saturday, and he'll give that a mighty shake. Dandy Andy, favourite in the 6th.
They've got 1,100 metres to go, and the leader here is Cardinal by a length and a quarter, Dandy Andy, and 2 lengths to Reigning Supreme. A length then to Warned, racing the outside of Cold Water, and 2 lengths further back as Our Watchman, 3/4 to Nita Gold. Then Friar's Delight, and 2 Puddle back on the insides last of all. They reach the 800 turn. Cardinal a half in front of Dandy Andy. 2 lengths then to Reigning Supreme. A length back on the inside, Cold Water. Warned has had a good run from Friar's Delight. Back on the inside then Our Watchman, followed by Danita Gold, and Two Puntle last of all 10 from the leader. 600 to go. Dandy Andy took the lead. Reigning Supreme went up to within a neck of it. Cardinal beaten back on the fence third, and then warned under pressure from Friar's Delight, a break to Cold Water, and Our Watchman. Then Danita Gold when they swept to the turn. Dandy Andy's flat. Reigning Supreme went to with a better head of the leader, and then came Warn just behind them, going all right. Then Friar's Delight and Cardinal, but Dandy Andy's going to straighten up by a half length now to Reigning Supreme. He's beaten him off. Wander's in behind the leader when they swing for home. Dandy Andy a length in front. Wander's out after it on the outside. But Dandy Andy's holding Warned, who's inclined to duck in behind him. And Dandy Andy's going on to win by a length and a half to Warned, and 3 or 4 lengths. Oh, he's pulled Reigning Supreme up. I think it might have still run third just in front of Our Watchman, which flew, and then Friar's Delight. And they were followed just in behind them by Cardinal and Danita Gold, and then Cold Water and Two Puntle. And a good win in the 6th event to Dandy Andy at 5-2. Warned at 9-2, and Reigning Supreme only just getting in there for third at 8-1. I'm a Red Man, 11-4 in the 7th. Tune Caesar's right together from Nimble Man, going up 3 wide. A length to Ratio, and they're followed by Bowlane around the outside of the field. Back on the inside then came a Vice-like Grip when they went towards the 600 metre mark, and Opal Search is right off the track. And there's I'm a Red Man commencing a run around the outside, but he's still a long way from the leaders, and back there with him is Gold Deck. Nimble Man went to the 400, about a head to Bowlane. Moving up to third, Caesar's right from All Neptune. I'm a Red Man and Gold Deck wide out making runs, and then Opal Search. They're on the turn, 200 to go. Nimble Man a neck in front of Bowlane. I'm a Red Man affected running on, and then Gold Deck. In the straight, Nimble Man a length and a half to Bowlane. I'm a Red Man affected and Gold Deck. Nimble Man getting a bit tired. I'm a Red Man and affected come at him. I'm a Red Man's taken the lead. Affected dives at I'm a Red Man. They hit it. Bobbing finish between I'm a Red Man and affected. I can't split them, and Nimble Man's run third. Then Net Call, Gold Deck and Vice-like Grip from Bowlane, Geyserland, and then came with these horses was Mantina and All Neptune, Ben Farris, Caesar's Right, Ratio and Opal Search.
I'm a Red Man got out to the amazing odds of 11-4 and just got there from Affected at 13-2 and Nimble Man at 12-1 as we move to the second last.
From Rock and Rhythm, Pretty Plume getting up near the inside, and La Zip makes a line of 4 just behind them. Our Draw and Significance. Star of Danielle about 4th last, but not far off the lead. They're pretty well bunched. Running up towards that first turn at the 800 metre mark now. And out wide, Rock and Rhythm went to the lead from Adequate Edition, and La Zip holding the rails about a length and a half to Pretty Plume. And Our Draw, then Serena Fear, Star of Danielle. Next is favoured Tina Court wide when they run to about the 650 metre mark. About 3 lengths behind them then is Significance, followed by Sun Fairy. Well back is Sean's Sister, followed by Miss Cabaret, and tailed off Electa Lady. They're at the school. Rock and Rhythm the leader, 3/4 Adequate Edition. Wonder La Zip, Pretty Plume, Star of Danielle. Our Draw looking for the way clear, has most of the field in behind her, and they're followed then when they swept towards the turn by favoured Tina. Rock and Rhythm the leader from Adequate Edition. Pretty Plume went up 3 wide. La Zip waits for the run behind the leader, Star of Danielle, and Our Draw come wide. There's a host of chances into the straight. Rock and Rhythm tackled by La Zip, the fence, Pretty Plume and Our Draw. Our Draw out wide, swept to the lead with Pretty Plume. La Zip getting up on the inside. Our Draw, La Zip come to the line together, and Our Draw a nose, I think, from La Zip. Very close though. Pretty Plume's run third, and then Rock and Rhythm, which tied. Next in Sun Fairy, Star of Danielle, Eloquent Edition tied. Then Electa Lady, Miss Cabaret, followed by Sean's Sister, Serena Fear. Second last Significance, and last favoured Tina.
Our Draw was a big improver, got the money at 20s over La Zip and Pretty Plume, and there was a protest third against second dismissed. Testimony favourite the last.
Event caught them reasonably. Aquilaine might have been a bit slow to move. Hunter's Privilege, Straight Grey, falling snow away quickly. Taroa Boy began fast, looking for the lead with the Royal Exit, and Testimony right up there on the outside. When they settle down, they've gone past the 800. Falling Snow, Taroa Boy and Royal Exit together. Testimony 4 wide as 4th, and then Quiet Sensation back on the inside. Hunter's Privilege, and they're followed then by Straight Grey, about a length and a half to Aquilaine, tucked in on the rails, followed then by Onzarel. In the centre then Pipes of Pandadaism giving them a good start, about 8 from the lead, pulls to the outside, and then Melrick Cold Hearted when they swept to the turn from Ben Rama Remission Prince. They're on the turn now. Royal Exit just a leader. Testimony's going well on the outside around the turn. They're followed then by Quiet Sensation pulling to the outside, and then came Falling Snow and Aquilaine, but Testimony strode clear in the straight from Royal Exit. Quiet Sensation out after Testimony. Testimony holding Quiet Sensation for the moment. Quiet Sensation is trying hard. Testimony's 3/4 in front, and Testimony wins. wins. A half to Quiet Sensation and 2 lengths to Aquilaine third in front of Royal Exit. Then Hunter's Privilege to Rower Boy, followed by Straight Grey. Then Cold Hearted Testimony first up at 9 to 4. Too good for them in the last event over Quiet Sensation and Aquilaine. Let's look where we're racing next week. And we go to Moe for both Tuesday and Wednesday. And next Saturday, racing will be at Caulfield over the Easter weekend. So we'll be looking at Caulfield next Sunday. Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, Greg Miles, who will be back next Sunday and every